They dominate our stories, giants in the sky, breathing fire, hoarding treasure. But for all their power, there's one mystery most stories avoid. Where do baby dragons come from? How do dragons actually have sex? From ancient civilizations to modern fantasy, dragon reproduction is as strange, mysterious, and wild as the beasts themselves. And today, we're going deep into a topic most people never dare to ask out loud. In the oldest stories, dragons didn't need sex. They didn't mate. They didn't woo. They simply were.
In Chinese mythology, dragons are divine spirits, born from clouds, cosmic rivers, or elemental balance. Some emerge from magical pearls. Others are summoned by emperors or deities. Across the Middle East, dragons like Apep and Tiamat weren't born at all. They were chaos incarnate, primordial forces, not creatures, no sex, no partners, no need. Why? Because reproduction was human. And dragons? They were beyond human. To speak of dragon sex in those times and was to offend the gods.
But Europe had other ideas. In the medieval West, dragons became beasts, monstrous, physical, flesh and blood creatures. And with flesh came biology. They laid eggs in caves. Some stories said dragons mated once every 100 years, birthing clutches of enchanted eggs that pulsed with inner fire. Still, these myths were vague. They told us dragons had eggs, but skipped how they were made. Was there a mate, a courtship, a violent struggle in the sky? The truth was, people didn't want to imagine dragons having sex. It was too strange, too sacred, or maybe too scary. Then came modern fantasy, and with it, dragons finally got their sex lives back.
In Game of Thrones, Daenerys dragons are born from fossilized eggs, awakened by fire and blood. There's no father, just sacrifice and flame. In Dungeons and Dragons, dragons are fully fleshed out species, with mating rituals, mating seasons, and even romantic preferences. Some dragons bond for life, others battle for mates in deadly aerial duels. In Aragon, dragons choose a single rider, a bonded partner, and sometimes a dragon mate. Their eggs are conscious, waiting, dreaming until the right moment. And in Skyrim, dragons are the children of Akatosh, born from time itself and speech. Their power isn't in mating, it's in words. A dragon can speak life.
So let's ask the wildest question of all. What if dragons were real? What would their sex lives actually look like? Biologically, dragons would likely resemble large reptiles, maybe something between a monitor lizard, a bird of prey, and a dinosaur. Males may have hemipenes, like lizards, or a single organ like birds and crocs. Courtship could involve scent trails, roaring, territory marking, or sky displays like eagles. Females might lay up to 10 eggs, needing months or years of incubation. Nesting could happen near magma flows to maintain heat. Fire wouldn't just be a weapon, it would be a womb. And what about mating itself? Likely brief, dangerous, and only when the balance of strength, trust, and timing aligned. Not all dragons follow the rules of nature. Some defy them completely.
In some stories, dragons reproduce by splitting their essence, a form of magical asexual reproduction like a phoenix reborn from its ashes. Others suggest dragons don't reproduce at all. They are forged by gods, elements, or the universe itself. When one dies, another awakens. Then there are the soul-bonding theories, where two dragons become one in mind and heart, fusing energies to create offspring with inherited memories. Cloning, alchemy, elemental rebirth. It's all on the table, because dragons aren't just creature, they're myths in motion.
So, how do dragons really have sex? The answer is complicated, mysterious, and honestly, kind of epic. Some dragons court, some fight, some reproduce through rituals older than time. Others need no mate, only magic. But all of them are born from wonder. And maybe that's the point. Dragon sex isn't about biology. It's about mystery, awe, power, and a world just beyond our own. If you've enjoyed this fire-breathing deep dive, give this video a like and subscribe for more myth meets science breakdowns every week. And in the comments, tell us, if you were a dragon, how would you pass on your legacy?